Halo semua, jumpa lagi dengan saya Cumus Gaming. Kali ini kita akan melanjutkan bermain game bola kesayangan kita semua, eFootball. Gimana keseruannya? Yuk ikutin terus Cumus Gaming. Hello everyone, don't forget to support me, subscribe, like, share, and comment.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Inter.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Palmer! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. quality ball. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's an excellent interception. Has crossed into the... climbs up big! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's the chance to counter. Kimmich. Short changes him with that pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Over to the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can. And it's Palmer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Palmer. That has been cut short. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Valverde. He is through here. And a chance! Oh, in he goes again. Goal!
Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Acumus Gaming. Jangan lupa dukung dan subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Now it's Batistuta. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bastoni makes the interception. Mbappe. He's got away, threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot a goal! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed.
Decent chance! Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. That has ended up in no man's land. Racikan spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Now it's Palmer. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Adams gets over and intercepts. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. And the shot! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. And Fletcher! Kimmich. And he welcomes it in. Frimpong. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Batistuta, and claimed it back. Can he finish?
Hello everyone, don't forget to support me with subscribe, like, share, and comment. Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Acumun Gaming. Jangan lupa dukungannya,
Second corner of the game.
Comment.
They've played it short. Tries the cut. Header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Valverde. Koundé. Racikan. Referee's given a throw. Kimmich. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Ball's Mbappe! Another fruitless header.
Inter really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
No way through. And it's Palmer. Mbappe! Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
GG Om, halo Bang Red Kuasa, terima kasih sudah bergabung Bang Red. Gimana kabar Bang Red? Sehat? Gak mabar, gak lip kah Bang Red?
Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Torres. This looks promising. Pinches it off him. "75 minutes played." Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Somewhat off target. Rivaldo! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Now it's De Bruyne. And that pass just didn't quite work. Not the most accurate pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Added time.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it.
He's tried one! Pinged towards the front line. That's a throw. And the referee brings it to a close. Galatasaray can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately...
Oke, pertandingan kedua nih, pertandingan kedua, pertandingan pertama kita kalah.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
United against Galatasaray.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press.
There's a quick free kick. Played out wide. Rafinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. Greenwood. Nice control. Now it's Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Oh, easy pickings there. That has ended up in no man's land. Greenwood. Saka. He's found some space. Saka! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks.
Chance! Oh, in he goes again! Not the most convincing of passes.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Quality ball. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Palmer. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. He's having a shot! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And the pass is intercepted. Fletcher cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Camavinga.
Galatasaray are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Manchester United finding their passes. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Semangat
And they're at it
Siap
again.
Bang
Double
Riz
quick time.
Heji. Terima kasih sudah bergabung Bang
Complete
Riz Heji.
awareness. He understood
Ini
what was
football
needed
lah Bang Riz
and he
Heji.
executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Decent chance! He scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have got ourselves a game here. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Vardiol. Kamavinga. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ah, such a clever touch. Quick look, then it's a mighty effort off the post. And that is a little undercooked. Now this could be a chance. Palmer. Galatasaray are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he cuts out the supply. That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball. Good take. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And yes, it's him again.
There will be 3 minutes at
We
a
have
time.
ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to...
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
And we're underway again.
Galatasaray can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Colokan biasa.
Tonali out towards the flank. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mohamed Salah. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that could set him on his way. And this is Shevchenko! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise.
Shevchenko! And he's done it! So what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Galatasaray, there's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
So we've reached the hour mark. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fadio. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's managed to get free. That is good strength.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that was vital.
Hello everyone, don't forget to support me with subscribe, like, share, and comment. Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Channel Gaming. Jangan lupa dukung dengan subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 8,
And he's certainly onside here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's just beyond his reach. No way through. Shevchenko. Vardiol makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? Elise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a lovely, neat pass. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Palmer. Pinches it off him. Shevchenko. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Real chance! It's in! What
Jangan keras-keras. Oh, aduh, keras dong ini. Kita
This is so good. I mean,
kalah ini
seriously
gimana
good.
ini?
They're
Kalau nggak
putting on
keras,
quite a show here for us.
kita belum
It was casual,
menang-menang
it was
ini.
careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, can he get onto this? Eze. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what has happened here? Played in a terrific header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kamavinga, lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Eze.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoying.
Has a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Champions Gaming. Jangan lupa dukungan
actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, what a climb! It's hit the crossbar. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Out to the left it goes. Saliba, Kamavinga, can he spark a counter here? Aimed beyond the defence.
Yeah.
And the referee brings it to a close. Magic, what a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Shevchenko, very much the man of...
Yalah, satu doang nambahnya Bang Tiago. Gimana nih Bang Tiago nih? Kagak jelas-jelas ini kita. Main kagak menang-menang ini. Kabar Bang, boleh abis ini ya. Abis ini kita mabar Bang Abdus Salam.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Palestine have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Hah? Libur.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Chance! Oh, that's
Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Acungs Gaming. Jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nakamura. Now this could be a chance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah.
Ya, kok ke situ.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. Nakamura stood his ground strongly. That's good play. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Ya kan nggak tahu.
Nakamura looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Brilliantly cut out. He won't be happy with that one. Racikan is always looking to break lines. Succumbs to the pressure. Great vision. Chiellini proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Yamal. Very nicely done. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Kemarin jaringan jelek ya Om. Ya kemarin yang 2 kali disconnect kan. Yang 2 kali disconnect itu apa ya bisa dibilang ya? Nggak tahu sih jaringannya yang di sebelah mananya maksudnya. Jaringan e-connect-nya atau memang komputernya yang keberatan nggak tahu. Cuman udah 2 kali disconnect udah males. Emang yang lain juga sama jaringannya atau juga? Wah, kenapa live landscape? Nyobain landscape nih Bang Red. Nyobain landscape Bang Red. Sama begitu. Berarti kemarin apa? Bang Abdul Salam lip juga apa gimana?
Gerrard, played right into his path. Oh, look at the space here. That is a brilliant interception. And He's gone looking for safety.
Soalnya kan kalau jaringan eFootball yang bermasalah kan berarti kan disconnect game eFootballnya. Tapi kemarin katanya kan patah-patah si YouTube-nya. Kalau patah-patah berarti kan si YouTube-nya bermasalah.
And it's Gerrard. Racikan is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning.
Enggak bang,
Still
lihat
no
stream
card.
aja muter terus. Oh gitu ya. Ya berarti mungkin emang hampir seluruhnya kali ya, karena hujan mulu kali ya. Karena hujan terus kali.
Looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Nyobain landscape nih Bang Red,
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
supaya bolanya kelihatannya besar.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nakamura conjures time and space where few can. That's very neat. He's picked his way through. Chiellini gets it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. Gerrard. And Neymar.
Efek kalah mulu post divisi bang. Efek kalah mulu. Jadinya ini disconnect ya.
He has found the way through. Oh, such a clever
Makanya
touch.
pada bilangnya
That
kan
was nowhere near his best.
pada muter-muter katanya YouTube
Knocks
ya.
it into
Tapi
space. And they can counter here. He is through
ininya
here.
apa?
Chiellini with a find. And the whistle goes.
Di saya ngelihat pakai laptop aman
So it's all square.
gitu
Neither
loh.
side has been able to
Makanya
make
saya
a telling
bingung
difference,
kok yang lain
but it hasn't been for the
ngelihatnya
lack of trying.
buffering, tapi di saya aman. Makanya
Interesting game.
ah, udahlah,
They head in at half-time.
gak usah lip lah, males
Children's announcement.
gitu.
With the father of a
Itu juga
boy
saya
in
hapus
green
tuh
and
videonya.
black, kindly contact
Akhirnya sadar juga, duh, kok bisa begitu.
The second half then just getting going. Aims beyond the defense. Shoots!
Ah, Bang Red juga mainnya juga
Well, it's
potret,
hardly a great surprise
kagak
to see him doing
sadar-sadar.
something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and
Ay,
he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Galatasaray
Ay,
get
kosong.
themselves into the lead.
Kosong bos.
Big header! Mohamed Salah. Shevchenko.
Iya.
Can he get it through? Yamal. Khan claims it.
Cara nampilin alat new sub gimana? Aku sudah set up Streamlab tapi nggak muncul.
Adams. Nicely aimed pass.
Bang Red pakai apaan Bang Red? Pakai Streamlab ya? Apa pakai OBS Bang Red?
Nakamura. No way through. Racikan. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Palestine are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's running through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Sim pakai OBS tapi alatnya
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's got away.
ada kekencengan.
That has not gone well.
Nah, itu juga sama kasusnya sama saya tuh Bang Red. Saya pakai OBS tapi pakai Streamlabs kan alatnya kan.
Not the best
Sama
distribution
aja,
from the
Bang.
keeper.
Kadang muncul, kadang enggak.
Now that's
Nah,
well
itu
seen
saya
too.
mikirnya kan karena
Racikan.
waktu itu kan saya kan ini ya apa?
Gerrard. No way through, so
pakai
back
on
it
board,
comes.
tapi nggak
He
ngaruh
is
sih bang.
just caressing the ball.
Nah kalau
That's certainly
komputernya
more
Bang
like it.
Red
They
bisa
can't let the
pakai
intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more
Apa?
urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game
bisa pakai
might just
Streamlabs,
take off from
coba
here.
ada bang, itu kan bawaan dari Streamlabs ya.
Now, can they get him away? He's found the way through, and he shoots.
Ih, nyangkut.
Oh, nearly.
Tapi waktu kapan tuh pernah muncul? Iya tapi jarang-jarang kan.
Yamal.
Muncul tapi jarang-jarang bang. Sama kayak gitu. Jadi pemakaiannya sama kayak waktu pakai Saweria.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Dari Streamlabs di copy
The keeper has
apanya
reacted
tuh?
superbly there. Really
Di
looked
copy
sharp
linknya,
there, didn't he? That's
masukin
very
ke
well played.
ke mana sih yang lambang kayak bola dunia itu, masukin ke situ. Udah ntar kalau ada yang ngesup ada keterangannya tuh Bang Red. Cuman ya itu dia yang jadi kendala bang, munculnya itu nggak setiap ada yang ngesup langsung muncul gitu loh. Kadang-kadang nggak muncul sama sekali, bahkan ngelip 4 jam gitu nggak muncul sama sekali, padahal yang ngesup ada gitu loh. Nah ini pertanyaan saya nih, apa mungkin karena dia pakainya OBS jadi harus pakai Streamlabs gitu loh. Kalau Bang Red mau nyoba, coba Bang pakai Streamlabs. Cuman saya pernah nyoba kemarin pakai Streamlabs nih, nge-lag banget, beratnya minta ampun. Belum nyoba lagi.
Palestine can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now here's the delivery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could
Nah
get either way.
pertanyaannya, munculnya itu harusnya rutin apa gimana? Karena setahu saya kan harusnya dia setiap ada yang sub baru dia muncul Bang Red. Di saya juga sama, kadang-kadang nggak sama sekali muncul bang. Makanya kalau mau nyoba ke aplikasi Streamlabs-nya langsung sih, takutnya kurang kompatibel kali ya kalau di mana, di OBS. Bang, cara lip gimana yang nggak ada subscriber soalnya? Hah? Maksudnya bagaimana nih Bang Abdul Salam? Cara lip gimana yang nggak ada subscriber? Kayaknya syarat buat ngelip itu di YouTube subscriber 50 ya kalau nggak salah ya. Subscriber 50. Terus syaratnya tuh semuanya dipenuhin tuh, ada 3 deh.
Ronaldinho goes short. Cross from the smashing header, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Just off target. Well, they've got it again. Can he get on the end of this? Azar. Iniesta.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time, and this is Shevchenko. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Kayaknya karena settingan privasi dari yang nge-sub Om, ada yang ditampilkan, ada yang enggak.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to
Ya,
thank Jim
alhamdulillah
Duggan alongside me and to wish
Bisa
you all
jadi sih.
a very good
Tapi masa
evening.
berarti rata-rata pada ini ya, rata-rata pada nggak apa? Pada pakai privasi dong kalau kayak gitu. Soalnya banyak kan dari kemarin itu nggak ada keterangannya, tapi saya ngeliat channel gede ya, kayak siapa ya? Kalau nggak salah, aduh namanya lupa dah. Itu setiap ada sub baru itu selalu bunyi dah. Mungkin karena komputer dia powerful kali, bisa jadi. Jadi dia pakai aplikasinya itu Streamlab. Tinggal lip aja bang ke YouTube Studio. Channelku no subscriber. Nggak ada syarat kalau di YouTube. Emang bisa? Bukannya syaratnya 50 bang Red. Setahu saya syarat 50 dah, sama apa sih yang di settingan itu di okein semua. Tapi nggak tahu dah kalau Bang Red bisa mah. Cuma syarat eligible. Nah ya bener, eligible. Ya pokoknya itu eligible. Nggak ada minima sub. Serius Bang Red. Ya kulip dari sub masih no juga bang. Kalau mobile bisa mabar nggak bang? Nggak bisa bang Rehaji. Bisanya PC sama konsol bang Rehaji. Mobile kagak. Ya bener, nggak ada karena komputer powerful om. Nggak ada karena komputer powerful om. Lah kan situ sub waktu saya masih 16 om. Oh iya ya. Iya benar-benar waktu itu masih 16 udah bisa lip. Iya benar-benar bisa. Berarti itu tadi apa sih? Eligible ya? Eligibility lah pokoknya begitulah. Bahasanya jelek amat ya. Nah, itu di ini itu dilengkapin syaratnya. Ayo Bang Abdul Salam masuk. Iya benar, yang foto kayak apa? Pakai video juga ada ya kalau nggak salah. Pokoknya ada 3 dah di settingan ada. Ya benar-benar eligibility, eligible, alah eligible. Loh berarti emang nggak bisa semua nampil ya sub baru ya, karena settingan privasi ya. Nanti saya coba, jangan lupa mampir. Iya di settingan eligible-nya aja bang, dilengkapin bang. Aman. Tadi kita menang apa kalah ya? Apa imbang ya? Jadi lupa tadi menang kalah apa imbang ya? Anggaplah menang. Saya kagak tahu sama sekali tadi pertandingan menang apa kalah. Kalau serius, lagi serius ngoceh mah lupa udah pasti. Atep Rijal, Muhammad Salah. Oh maksudnya Muhammad Saleh kali ya? Iya Muhammad Saleh nih, bukannya Salah. Seri deh. Keseringan kalah lama-lama nggak berasa ya om. Iya bener. Pokoknya loss aja udah. Benar-benar kagak ngeh itu
Hello,
tadi
welcome
pertandingan.
one and all. The
Kacau
atmosphere
dah.
building very nicely here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear. The noise is fervent. The atmosphere
Terus saya disanjung
frenetic.
apa dihina ini keseringan
This
kalah.
is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim
Kacau
Begley.
dah.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love Shevchenko! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Galatasaray with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Shevchenko. Can he finish? Oh, that was
Itu lagi ngapain tadi, Ama?
half-decent effort.
Oh,
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His
Kayaknya sih emang
passing's
iya.
good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's got
Cannavaro
away.
ngapain? Cannavaro.
Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Iya lo,
And he
tabrak-tabrak
skips
terus.
past his man. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Shevchenko.
Maksudnya?
Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction.
Lah itu lihat dong, 0-0.
And it's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's made its way to it. It's Ronaldinho!
Ya, dibuka.
Goal!
Makan dulu Om. Wah, mantap nih ya. Udah makan.
Fabulous.
Terus saya nyusul.
A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one
Nasi
of those,
goreng
Peter,
apa
when
nasi
you've
uduk
got to
nih?
take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And this is Shevchenko. This looks promising.
There's much frustration
Yee,
as for the
bisa.
lack of a touch to finish that off. Galatasaray really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light
Kalah
is
jangan
very
banyak
much
tengengesan
the
nih,
colour green.
Kapitapan
Look, it's the
sekalinya
width that's
datang
providing this
datang
momentum
bikin
and it looks
rusuh.
set to further exploit. Really unconvincing right now.
Ya,
It's
kagak
the
bisa
start of
berhenti kan
defense,
jadinya.
But the whole team needs a wake-up
Aduh.
call.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Kita kebanyakan kalah ini jadi lupa.
Well, I wouldn't
Berasa
quite
gak berasa
advise
menang
they
kalah.
should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early
Yo,
ball, the
nyangkut.
big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, there's your danger man, a title
Aduh.
that is entirely justified. Lam. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Shevchenko. That's
selengkat.
Free kick given. He knew what was coming.
Dia udah nggak berasa kalau kalah. Udah nggak ada sense-nya ya.
He's got that wrong.
Udah kesannya menang kalah sama aja gitu. Kalau menang geli-geli katanya.
Okay,
Aduh.
being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's a good run down the left.
Ayo larinya kurang kenceng.
Van Dijk. Beckenbauer. And Makaleli.
Aduh nyangkut.
Ronaldinho. Great defending, strong and determined. Mohamed Salah.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he welcomes it in. And he's running through. Shot, surely!
Bikin empat yang nonton kayak sengak pula deh, kan dibilangin.
Galatasaray have their third.
Kalau keok kagak sengak, ujung-ujungnya besok berhenti ngelip orang pada.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Galatasaray have it back.
Aduh
Go
nyangkut.
again.
Justru penyemangatnya orang kalah itu sengak. Gak bisa begitu ya. Sengak artinya apa ya? Oh belagu ya, belagu.
Talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Galatasaray can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's superb. And he's there to retrieve it. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal.
Main air dia kali tuh.
Beckenbauer. Milan finding their passes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's tried one.
Ay, dari jauh dong. Dari jauh dong itu tendangannya siapa itu?
He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some good, persistent defending here. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Might be danger here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Frimpong. That's a lovely, neat pass. Makaleli. Beckenbauer. Looking for options for movement. Lahm. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Beckenbauer. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Now this could be a chance. Cannavaro. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. Short changes him with that pass. Yamal. Half an hour gone in the second half. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Frimpong cuts out the pass. He is starved of space and time. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Galatasaray needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shot could be off. Fletcher! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
That's a little off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And here's one-on-one, and he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer.
1 minute added time.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has not gone well. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Oh, mau main lagi nggak nih Bang Abdul Salam?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Penentuan. Gas Bang, oke siap, kita gaskan lagi lawan Bang Abdul Salam. Hostnya asik, gosip sendiri. Oh iya dong. And don't forget to support me with subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Threads one in. It's a good run down the right. That's really well manoeuvred. Not the most accurate pass. Lahm. Here's Makalele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm delivers. Well, that has not gone well. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Yamal picked out. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a
Terima
vital
kasih yang
touch.
masih sudah menonton
Cruyff
Ultimate
clearly
Gaming. Jangan
thought he
lupa
had the beating
dukungannya,
of the keeper.
subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And that pass just didn't quite work. Lahm, and he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. And that is expertly dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Somewhat off target. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cannavaro. He's got away. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Galatasaray are still to register a shot on target. Has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And here's Shevchenko. This looks promising. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Half an hour played now. And it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, can they get him on? And Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Makaleli. Beckenbauer.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Van Dijk.
There
It's
will be 1
Makaleli.
minute added
And
time.
the return pass. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment.
Terima kasih
It's
yang
been
masih setia
compelling
menonton
stuff.
Ancaman Gaming. Jangan lupa
Well, let's not
dukungannya,
beat about the bush,
subscribe, like,
Peter.
share,
It's
dan
been
komen.
fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step
It's a mighty effort! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yamal. He's in space and looking for options. Corner number 3 coming up. Lam with the short one. Quick look, then plays it in.
Buang dong.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way.
Ya buang lah berarti.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. Milan finding their passes. Driving. Van Nistelrooy!
Terus dari tadi dia ngapain di kamar mandi?
Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite
Mau ngambil mainan.
The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class.
Oh, besok
Real
habis
class.
air.
And that really is so impressive. Milan get themselves into the lead. And Shevchenko. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great chance! This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, played right into his path. Beckenbauer. And it's Cruyff. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Makaleli. Beckenbauer. Couldn't squeeze it through. Salah. Played back in. Great vision. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be
Halo
expected,
bro,
Peter, they've gone
Win
and stepped it up,
Arestrada, thank you
something
for
they've been
coming
threatening
bro.
to
Header,
do and
iya.
will continue to do by the
Apa
looks of
itu
it.
ya? Kagetin
Cruyff
aja.
going face to face with his great rival. Just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Van Nistel, and the shot! It's a goal! That is
Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton
All
Ultimate
square
Gaming. Jangan
in a
lupa
matter of
dukungannya,
moments.
subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Big chance!
Hadir bang. Oke, header. Ternyata hadir. Oke, siap.
There's the urgency they
Terima
need
kasih
and
sudah
the beauty
mampir
of the
Bang
goal.
Win Strada.
And it's Cruyff. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Great build-up. It all deserves a
RE8
better
Om,
ending.
Widih RE8, RE2 aja belum tamat itu, dikit lagi tamat itu.
Makaleli. That has been slung wide. Swings in across.
Aduh.
I think we might be
RE2
done
dikit
here,
lagi
Peter.
tamat
I don't
tahu.
see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. 4 added minutes on the board. And he welcomes it in. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Cih, kagak ada yang mau ngambil
Makaleli,
bolanya,
player who
benar-benar
needs no introduction.
pada alergi.
Cannavaro. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Remake mah nggak seru Om panggil nama anakku Sabria Syafaja biar seneng aja. Iya tuh. Berarti apa ya? Kalau anak kita apa ya? D ya? Halo Dek Sabria Syafaja. Lagi nonton kayaknya nih Dek Sabria Syafaja. Umur berapa emang Bang Win Strada? Alurnya sama. Mantep Bang. Oke siap. Apa sekali lagi nih? Tadi kan saya kalah, ini imbang. Masa nggak ada yang saya menangnya, kan nggak seru. Dia teriak Bang. Teriak senang apa teriak takut? Kayaknya sih takut ya. Umur berapa Bang? Dia teriak. Oke, ini berarti final match nih buat melawan Bang Abdus Salam. Dede Sabria udah sekolah belum Dede Sabria? Umur 100 tahun. Aduh kacau nih bapaknya nih begini mah. Teriak takut katanya itu engkong cerewet apa? Engkong. Dia masih kelas 1. Oh, masih kelas 1. Lagi libur berarti nih ya, Dede Sabria ya. Cuci, iya. Katanya mau dibuang mainannya. Ntar sama mama cuciin ya. Beli. Udah bawa dulu sayang. Ngakak dia bang, tuh ngakak. Berarti lagi libur ya Dede Sabria ya. Lagi libur kayaknya nih.
So welcome
Oh, belum tidur Dede Sabria.
picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's
Iya
great to be here.
libur. Kok bisa begitu? Anaknya dipanggil
Just
begitu.
listen to that
Luar
noise.
biasa
This
emang
place
nih.
is definitely up for it.
Bapak
Let's hope
Win
we get a
Strada.
contest worthy of the
Luar
setting.
biasa. Tinggal di mana Dedek Zia Sabria? Dedek Sabria tinggal di mana Dedek Sabria? Kenapa? Kok bisa? Dia mah bukan cemburu, dia tuh takut mainannya hilang. Tinggal di goa, aduh, kayak film kartun ya tinggal di goa. Goa Sulawesi apa goa mana nih? Saya nangkepnya lain nih. Soalnya saya kurang tahu daerah nih.
And we're underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key
Goa
man in
Sulawesi
this fixture?
Selatan.
Yeah,
Jauh
Virgil
benar.
van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable
Oh.
in every department, Peter. He's
Goa
strong, he's
Sulsel.
quick,
Kirain
he's
di
totally
goa
dominant in the
itu
air.
goa
And
apa?
what's more, he seems to really
Goa
love the
gitu loh,
tussle.
goa.
His passing's good too, and he never.
He rises!
Soalnya biasa bercanda nih kita nih jadinya nggak tahu mana yang serius mana yang bercanda. Aduh, maaf dah ya Dede Sabria ya, kirain di gua mana, ternyata di Sulawesi. Jauh juga ya di Sulawesi ya. Salam dah buat saudara sama teman-temannya Dede Sabria yang ada di
The pass is intercepted.
Sulawesi.
Yamal. He's having a
Ay,
shot!
hampir gol.
Goes long and straight.
Kebanyakan cengengesan sih nih Engkong. Di Engkong. Enak aja 26 tahun Engkong. Engkong itu
I wonder what
kakek,
you've seen, Jim,
bukan lah.
over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Makaleli.
Sulsel mah goa sih om, kalau gua mah yang di tengah hutan. Kayaknya Fuza sama Gesan. Kakaknya Fuza sama Gesan. Oh, ya nih kakaknya udah tidur kali. Apa masih main juga nih kakak Fuza sama kakak Gesan.
That pass has been well intercepted. Galatasaray still without a single shot on target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Ini bapaknya bagaimana sih? Anaknya dikatain.
Have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Jadi curiga nih.
Just the right players for that. Oh, what has happened here? Adams calmly anticipates.
Lagi nonton bareng dong nih, Dek Sabria, Kak Fuja, sama Kak Gesan. Nonton barengnya eFootball. Tontonan bapaknya ini mah.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Ai nggak dapet.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kalau Om Yos, nama anaknya siapa? Namanya Misha. Sama kelas 1 juga. Itu lagi nangis, mainannya jatuh.
Ball's gone astray.
Iya nonton bareng. Biasanya anak-anak nontonnya ini game apa ya? Kayak game yang kotak-kotak itu apa sih? Yang kotak-kotak Minecraft ya. Aku kira cuma bulan yang bersinar, jadi tabang bersinar juga. Bujuk, ini bukannya bersinar bang. Mencilak.
Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. Good ball, good take.
Masuk dong. Cengeng amat, mainan jatuh aja nangis. Namanya juga anak-anak. Mainannya jatuh nangis. Lagian mainan air. Haha, bercanda ya bang. Iyalah, di sini emang tempatnya bercanda. Kalau serius mah kita ada meja di tengah-tengah ntar. Ay. Bang Win main eFootball nggak, Bang Win? Saya manggilnya Bang Win apa?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up
Bapaknya
against
anak-anak
a defender though who was ever so determined. Yamal. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's... Can he finish?
Bapaknya anak-anak.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. There they go, hunting again.
Aduh, nyangkut.
Beckenbauer. And he's intervened well there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great decision.
Iya, Bang Win aja.
He has found the way through.
Main eFootball nggak, Bang Win?
Sent him sprawling. Oh, it's a nice idea. Decent chance.
Ay, masuk lagi aja ya. Masuk lagi.
His position was perfect. The invitation. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first
Hello
half.
everyone, don't forget to support me, subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity.
He's gone for goal!
Kekencengan. Hore kalah masa kalah dihorein sih. Baru pulang kerja nih, lagi rebahan, capek kena macet hari ini, Natalan jadi jalanan macet. Ini hari apa ya? Ini tanggal
Robertson receives it in a wide position. Up he goes!
bukan besok ya, tanggal 25.
No,
Aduh.
no way through. He won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer. Now it's Yamal.
Iya macet lah, ini kan malamnya, ini malam ya. Besok Natalnya besok, ini malamnya. Oh iyalah macet.
That'll be a throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Tries to play it through. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. And a chance!
Aduh, nggak gol.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Iya, malam Natal udah rame. Justru pas Natal agak sepi karena ke gereja semua.
Galatasaray with the corner. They're first.
Iya.
And he's gone backward here. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Frimpong. Darren Fletcher. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Frimpong crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And again! The ball's run loose here. And this is Fletcher. Shapes to shoot!
Masuk.
That was very necessary.
Penuh banget belakangnya dah.
Frimpong knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Salah crosses, and the keeper beats it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely shaped ball. That looks a good ball through.
Kalah lari dia.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is good alertness. Robertson threads one in. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, this looks sharp. Half an hour gone in the second half.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Lam. Fletcher did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Into the last 5 minutes.
Galatasaray really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's played in. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Achievements Gaming. Jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Terrific
Hai,
header.
hampir masuk.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Stood up well to him there.
There will be 1 minute
So just
added
one
time.
extra minute for stoppages. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Aduh, kalah kita sama Bang Abdul Salam, kagak menang. Alamak, jago kali dia. Oke, Bang Abdul Salam, makasih nih udah mabar nih. Mungkin lain kali kita mabar lagi ya kan. Kalau kalah mulu kan kita malu. Kita mau latihan lagi nih. Luar biasa emang, gegeh, luar biasa Bang Abdul Salam. Mantep Bang, sip. Makasih udah mabar Bang. Kapan-kapan kita mabar lagi Bang. Mau latihan dulu nih kita nih, biar jadi jago, biar bisa ngalahin Bang Abdul Salam. Tapi kalau udah kalah kayak gitu bingung ya, mau ngapain kita ya? Kalau udah kalah jadi bingung mau ngapain lagi. Enggak ada pemain apa ya? Kalah ya Om. Dipertegas. Ya ini apa nih? Ini chance dealnya apa ya? Ini chance dealnya apa? Chance dealnya nih. Worldwide. Seri itu susah tembus aslinya. Seri maksudnya imbang. Seri itu susah tembus aslinya. Mana imbang, orang kalah kok. Kan saya kalah tadi Bang. Bagus banget bajunya ya, hitam.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Udinese.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Saniolo. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Shevchenko chasing after it.
Kita ke belakang dulu ya, nyari minum, haus.
Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but He's done all of that.
Kalau menang itu biasa. Jadi kalau kalah luar biasa ya.
When playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away.
Udah kalah masih main juga, itu luar biasa.
Poor positional sense, Peter, but it became pretty apparent he was better suited to a deeper role.
Oke, kita cari sesuatu yang bisa diminum dulu di belakang. Kita balik lagi.
That's to say his teammates. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Shevchenko running with the ball. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Davis tries to pass it through. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Zaniolo. Crosses it in. He rises! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Eklenkamp. Oh, sweet feet. It's a promising position. Nicely shaped cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Galatasaray still without a single shot on target.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Azar can see things others simply cannot. Eklenkamp. Frimpong. And it's Azar. Lampard. And it's Frimpong. Azar gets into some space. Zanoli. Eklenkamp. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, and Shevchenko! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Cleared away. Chips it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eklenkamp. He's in a great position here. Now here's the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Kabasele. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. The referee's awarded a free kick. Zaniolo! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lampard! Oh, the ball's run loose here, And again! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That has been knocked clear. Now the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Frimpong. And here's Azar. Aims beyond the defence. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Adams. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Galatasaray really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Acemus Gaming. Waduh, maaf banget nih kita nyari airnya lumayan jauh. Ingat bang, motonya bulan aja bersinar walaupun tidak mengeluarkan cahaya sendiri. Iya bener sih itu mah, bener banget itu. Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Acemus Gaming. Jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Here's hoping that it's a
Masih
good
low ya.
sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Nicely aimed pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception
sambil
was
kita menunggu
most necessary.
That's great
selesai
positioning.
jalannya
So good from
pertandingan, kita bisa sambil santai-santai dulu.
He's looking wide. Nice interception, well timed. Played out towards the right wing, and he's picked it up out wide.
Hei,
Goes for
masuk.
a shot!
Woi, Mbak
He scores!
Mantap, Mbak
And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
Gol per il Galatasaray. Ha segnato al 54esimo minuto.
So we have the first goal.
Numero 9.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now that's a lovely exchange. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Zaniolo. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Well, that was well
Bubar
positioned
loh,
and
kok
well
bubar
pitched.
udah
They
kayak
can't hurt with their backs to goal.
apa aja kita disuruh bubar.
Ricci.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be
La quota di
generated?
quest'oggi è di 29.830 spettatori.
Darren Fletcher. And he's in on goal. Chance! It's in!
Lagi dong,
Two to the
sepa.
good, and they are purring.
2 menit
Absolutely
mak
purring.
main game mulu. Waduh.
No
Kita
space,
lagi
no problem. You
cari
just
duit
cannot
ini
stop
kapitan
him.
apaan,
He had
bukan
to
main
deal
game.
with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lampard. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. Oh, look at the space here.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Darren Fletcher. Right, Shevchenko. He's on it. Can he get away? There's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Quality ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Eklenkamp. Threads one in. And they win it back again. Goes long and straight.
Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Acemus Gaming. Jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan
Has been
komen.
slung wide. Hazard. And this is Hazard.
Masuk
Big
lah,
chance!
hampir
And he's there to belt it away.
masuk.
Hazard. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now the ball in. Can he
Masuk
finish?
lagi. Luar biasa emang.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Zaniolo. That's a super give and go. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Galatasaray are closing in on a comfortable win. Eklenkamp, just 5 minutes left. Hazard. Oh, this is a very good run. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, it's come off the upright. Darren, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first? And again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, this looks sharp. Hazard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's gone looking for safety. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.
Okay,
The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Oke, kita dapat chance deal. Apakah ini? Kita lihat dulu. Kita lihat dulu. Oh, ini. Oke, kita main sekali lagi nih. Kita main sekali satu pertandingan lagi. Habis itu kita istirahat. Bang pamit tidur ya, bye-bye. Siap Bang Win. Terima kasih sudah bergabung Bang Win. Jangan lupa mampir lagi besok-besok Bang Win. Terima kasih juga. Dengan anaknya siapa namanya? Dengan Dedek Sabria siapa aja. Terima kasih udah mampir tuh Dedek Sabria. Juga dengan Kakak Puza dan Kakak Gesan. Terima kasih sudah mampir. Mantap, mantap. Terima kasih.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Oke, pertandingan terakhir pada malam hari ini. Apakah kita bisa menang?
So it's down to business here. Liverpool have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital.
He's having a shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And now they can spring out of defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's played through for him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Racikan gets a foot in here. Vardiol. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a little off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Robertson. Knocks it into space. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Steaming on goalwards. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now, can they get him away? Well, played right into his path. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Right, Shevchenko. He's got away. And Shevchenko! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that was vital. That has not gone well. Rafinha, and here's Fernandez. Racikan is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Racikan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, important interception. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Rafinha. Can he get it through? Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played up towards the front line. Galatasaray looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Malam Bang Ahmad. Terima kasih sudah bergabung nih Bang Ahmad.
And it's Richie. And that has put paid to that.
Mana kabar Bang Ahmad?
Van Dijk cuts it out. Well, there's your danger man. A title that is in real chance. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Cannavaro. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Just a
So
quick
I think
announcement.
the manager
We would
has
like
to
to
resist
inform you
change
that
at this stage.
CCTV is now in operation for your
Galatasaray
safety.
in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That's a shade optimistic. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Victor Mbappe! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And he's found it. There's the shot! Mohamed Salah. And Frimpong. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good ball! Looking for the run. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's being shifted off it. Ricci. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rafinha. And here's Messi. Looking to play him in. Galatasaray can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rafinha takes a shot! Mohamed Salah. Shevchenko. Nicely intercepted. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't
Ini
good
udah
enough,
hantar
and
lagi.
he knows it.
Terus nyelesain ini doang.
Now that looks a decent ball. Fernandez, who does have an assist to his name. This might spell danger. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. He'll fancy himself from here. Great chance here to level it up. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold. He's well positioned here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tomori gets across to intercept that. Racikan. Vardiol knocks it out wide. And it's Ricci. Passes short and sharp. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas.
He's gone for the shots. Decent hit from there.
Galatasaray, they've got
Malam
away with it
lapar.
this time, but I think if they carry
Sama,
on
lapar,
giving
saya
away
juga lapar
free
ini.
kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
Aims beyond the defence. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. And that was very necessary. Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Oh, no joy this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
In for the pieces. Racikan gets good distance on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rafinha. Number 14, Fernandez. Coming on the field,
Has
number
a shot!
26,
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. Luke de Jong.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mohamed Salah. Great vision. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's running through. And the finish! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
For Galatasaray.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Galatasaray take the lead. And the shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on.
Halo
right
everyone,
till
don't
the
forget to
finish.
support me with subscribe, like, share, and comment. Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Aceh Mus Gaming. Jangan lupa dukungannya,
The odd goal
subscribe, like, share,
ultimately
dan komen.
proving the difference.
And a quick announcement.
Terima kasih banyak yang sudah hadir. Terima kasih Kak Bintafan, terima kasih Bang Ahmad Fahreza, terima kasih Bang
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps
Strada
frustrating
bersama
until the very
anak-anaknya.
end. But we
Terima
do have a
kasih.
winner. Well, this looked
Bang
like
Abdul
it had
Salam
a
udah
draw written
mampir
all
tadi
over it,
sama
Peter.
Aceh
So
Mus Gaming.
credit where it's due. They found a way to win it,
Terima kasih
and they
juga
can take great
untuk
satisfaction
Bang
from never
Red
losing that
Kuaza.
focus.
Terima kasih juga untuk
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Terima kasih banyak. Terima kasih juga untuk Bang Tiago Alzagozal, dan juga untuk para penonton setia Cumas Gaming yang masih stay sampai jam segini. Mohon maaf kalau nggak disebut namanya. Oke, insya Allah besok subuh kita main lagi. Jumpa lagi dalam live saya selanjutnya. Dadah. Cek WA. Siap Bang Brother. Makasih juga Bang Brother udah mampir nih. Wah, mampirnya pas udah kelar. Jadi gimana ini Bang Brother? Cek WA. Oke, siap-siap. Ntar saya cek habis ini Bang Brother.